this is Sherry with CPR, Craft, Pray, Repeat. And I just wanted to share a quick card that I made. This is a Get Well card for Erica's daughter, who is Scrap Diva 29 here on YouTube. She posted a video the other day, and so I wanted to send a little Get Well card for her daughter. Now, it's actually a very funky size, but it is one that I found on the envelope punch board, which is why I went with this size. It's 5 by 6, and I was going to do a 5 by 7 card, and I don't know what I don't know. I didn't cut her the size that I wanted to or should have for that size of card, and I really didn't want to do a scene card, so I wanted it to be clean and simple, so I went with a 4 by 6 or 5 by 6, excuse me, a 5 by 6 card base that I cut out of Recollections 110-pound cardstock, and it just opens like that. And I still have to put my note on the inside. This little cutie is a file from Treasure Box Designs, and she is called Frosty Fun, and there are other characters that come in that set. And I actually did a video showing how I transferred her to my computer, or uploaded her to my computer and to Cricut Design Space, and how I went about, putting her, or the paper on my mat to cut her out and everything. So if you're interested in those, I'll try to link them in the description box for you. And this little piece is the only one that didn't come with it. And it's just actually, I'm going to zoom in because you have to get in real tight to see it, but I just thought it was so cute. It is just a little jewelry tag. It's nothing fancy. But I took my, and it's not showing up very well. I don't know if if you're going to see it better on screen or not, but I have a jewelry tag punch that I got from Stampin' Up, and they haven't carried it in forever. But I typed out Get Well Soon, and I hung the little tag from her hat because for some reason Minnie Pearl was on my mind. With this hat, I love this little hat. And so I just kept thinking, Minnie Pearl, Minnie Pearl. And so I wanted Minnie Pearl, I'm showing y'all how old I was. I was a kid when, I think it was Hee Haw was on, and Minnie Pearl was on. And she always had a tag hanging from her hat, the price tag. And so I just hung the Get Well tag from her hat because I just thought it was cute. And I know that this little girl is going to have no idea who that is, but it cracked me up and it made me kind of smile. So I decided that I was going to do that with her. And I just used some papers from my stash, and I already put them away, so I can't even tell you where they were from. But I like the way they matched the colors for the project. I used my pan pastels around the eyes, and then for the little white here in the bottom, my Uniball Signo Broad Gel for the white dots and any of the accents that I put on her and her little skirt. I love her little skirt and how it ripples up and stuff. That is just so cute. I really love this file. I just fell in love with this little cutie, and I used I inked all the edges, and I believe I used all Distress inks on this one. And because I always use the spun sugar for this pink that I have, this pink paper, and so that's what I used for her. And I did like this blue, you can't see real well because most of it's covered up, but I wanted it to be a real bold outline where I chalked around it. I wanted it to be real bold, where the pink I wanted it to blend in more, and so it's not so in your face, the definition. So that's why I used my Distress inks, because I knew I had a lot of colors to choose from and could get the looks I wanted for that. And that was it. I just cut my papers down to, this one's a 1/4 inch shorter than this one, and this one is an 1/8 of an inch, an 1/8 of an inch shorter than the card base. And that was it. I did her up, and use some foam tape to put her on, so she's got a little bit of dimension, but nothing that's gonna, you know, be so bulky it will, you know, hinder it going through the mail. And I don't know how long Erica's little girl is going to be in the hospital. I pray that she gets home before Christmas. Erica did not elaborate what was going on, just that her little girl had been in the hospital since like the first week in December. So, you know, this is, you know, the third week in December. It's right before Christmas. So let's just pray that this little girl gets home to be home with her family for Christmas, because it would stink to be in the hospital over Christmas. I've been in the hospital over Easter and Mother's Day, and I hated it. So I wouldn't wish it on anybody, and I definitely wouldn't want anybody to have to be there over Christmas. So let's just keep this little girl in our prayers, folks. And I will do my best to remember to link Erica's video. Like I said, she doesn't go into detail, but she does share her address if you'd like to send a card to her little girl. All right. Remember to practice your CPR. Craft, pray, repeat. Thanks for visiting me today, guys, and happy crafting. Love you all. Bye.